Okay, good evening, wrestling fans, and we're back at the Wiggins gym here, from the home of the Wiggins Tigers. We have the Beat Diggers taking on Resurrection Christian here to kick off. We'll start at 182 pounds. No wrestler for. Let me get to the right one here. So we'll go to Resurrection Christian. They're in the blue and black. Okay, at 182, we'll have Thomas Metlin taking on Nick Virus, or Virus. Mom said it's German pronunciation is Virus. So, then we go to 195, no wrestler for each team. 220, Josiah Fuentes will take on Ryan Hecker. 285, Vinny Meza will receive a forfeit. At 106, Brian Quintana will receive a forfeit for the Beat Diggers. And at 113, Caleb Cox is still out, so nobody for the Diggers. Dalton Newbanks of Resurrection Christian will get the victory there. At 120, no one for Colin Cole to wrestle. And at 126, Oswaldo Nunez will get a forfeit win. Then we jump to 132. Ricky Mendez will go against Clayton White. At 138, Wyatt Holdren steps in, but he doesn't have an opponent, as the same with Jade Queen at 145. And at 152, Wyatt Fowl will take on Jonathan Virus. And at 160, Jaron Peterson will take on Mitchell Wild. And at 170, Nick Wellen won't have an opponent. So we'll kick it off here in just a moment at 182. Is checking in right now is Nick Virus. So wait for Thomas Metlin to make his way out.
Buildings by Design. Buildings by Design has the experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve in your building by starting your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design.
Okay. Bob Sachs is looking over the bout sheets, and wrestlers nodding their heads. Okay. Thomas Metlin set to go. He's up to 182 pounds when it's Nick Virus. Shake hands and we're underway on the Wiggins black mat with the orange tiger paw. They go forehead to forehead. Have a loose tie, snapping each other's arms down. And Virus in with a shot. Metlin, little overhook. Oh, he gets a little front headlock. And Nick Virus gets out of that, and they go right back forehead to forehead. And there's Metlin down on a single leg. And he goes to double, but they'll be out of bounds. Very close to a takedown there. On the far side. Back to the center. Metlin goes in. Banging foreheads. Kind of grabbing each other's arm. Hard snap down by Virus. Metlin drops. Grabs a single leg. It's way flattened way out underneath. This Virus is trying to work the ankles or the knee, and Metlin way down underneath, but he's got a double leg. This Virus trying to get out the side. About the time Metlin was getting to the takedown, suck in that leg. Fisher calls a stalemate. Inside a minute to go. There they go. Back, tying up the arms. Virus tries to snap down. Now Metlin drops down to a single, backs away from that. They work back into the 10-foot circle. Virus trying to snap the head and throws Metlin by, but Metlin comes up, faces, and Virus trying to throw like a little Sanders headlock or something, but he snaps Metlin down. Metlin's got him, cranks him over, has him on his chest to chest. Can't quite hold him there. The official's going to wave off the back points. He didn't have a whole lot of control, but Metlin will get the takedown. And he works from the top, 2-on-1 on that left wrist. And pulls that up tight, but we're running short time here in the first period. That one looked like he was trying to load up a little tilt, but run out of time in the period. See whose choice it is. Yeah, it's Peter's choice, so Madeline will defer it. And Nick Virus will take the down position. Starting here at 182 pounds, Resurrection Christian up there north of this Centera shopping center there between Loveland and Greeley. And Madeline breaks him down. Gets him stretched out there. He was going to put a power half on that, but he comes back up. The Virus stands up, and Madeline brings him down with kind of that tilt hold. He's got a half Nelson, cranks him over for half a count. Now he puts the headlock in, cranks Virus over, but he's out of bounds. And no back points. And the official stops it. Madeline's knee touched the white line, so I guess we couldn't drag him back in. Madeline in on the right side. And we'll restart. Good hard side drag. He's working on the right arm this time. That 2-on-1. Driving Virus forward. Tries to throw a leg in there. Now go to the 1-on-1. Trying to roll those wrists under. And breaks Virus. Oh, there he goes with the power half. Cranks Virus over. Reverses that half. Nelson gets chest to chest with him. Virus trying to kick out of there, but Madeline's going to get the pin win for the Beat Diggers. Good job for Thomas Madeline. I think Thomas is a sophomore for the Beat Diggers. We'll have no wrestlers at 195, so Josiah Fuentes will be up next against number 11 ranked Ryan Hecker.
Western Engineering Consultants provides civil engineering services for aviation, municipal, commercial, and residential clients located in Colorado. They assist their clients through the planning reviews and construction processes in order for them to attain the appropriate entitlements and to build their projects.
Got a little confusion here as we got Fuentes and Hecker both out there. Fuentes looks like he's giving up a lot of size there. Josiah's moving up a weight. He wrestled at 195 last weekend. And we're underway. Hecker pushes into Fuentes. Now we go back to the 10-foot circle. Josiah cut to 195. He's back up at 220. I'm sure he weighed in at 195. As they work wrists. Fuentes tried his shot. And they break apart. Beat Diggers in that nice do singlet. Mostly maroon. There's Fuentes in on a single leg. Hard snap down by Hecker. He's going to get the takedown. And working across the tight waist, working on the ankles. Now looks like he's trying to set up an arm bar on the right side. But Fuentes works out of that. Hecker keeps him broken flat. Working that 2-on-1 on that left wrist as they kind of turn towards us. And Fuentes twists his wrist, gets out of that. Hecker will grab an ankle and bust Fuentes down. Yeah. Hecker trying to work that 2-on-1. Fuentes peels that off. Now Hecker trying to get a half Nelson in here on the near side. Now he's always worked a cross-face cradle. It looks like he may have it locked up, and over goes to Josiah. As Hecker has him in a deep, tight cradle there, and there's the pin. So the duel will be tied up 6-6 as we go to the. Well, we're going to jump clear up to 132 pounds after we get the forfeits here.
State Farm Insurance. When you're looking for someone to walk you through the insurance world, turn to the office of Greg Mullen in Brush. Home, auto, life, health. State Farm Insurance is here for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call today. 842-4555.
Will receive a forfeit.
Okay. We get a forfeit at 285 for Vinny Meza. And they'll make it 12-6. Then at 106, Brian Quintana will pick up a forfeit win. And then no wrestler at 113 for the Beat Diggers. So Dalton Newbanks will pick up a forfeit win. That'll make it 18-12. The Beat Diggers will come back with another 6 points. It's Colin Cole. We'll make it 24-12. As he picks up a forfeit win.
120, Colin Cole from Brush receives a forfeit.
Then at 126 is Waldo Nunez. As Colin gets his forfeit win.
At weight 126, Oswaldo Nunez from Brush receives a forfeit.
Okay, now we'll have Ricky Mendez for the Beat Diggers, sophomore, taking on Clayton White from Resurrection Christian.
At weight 132, it'll be Ricky Mendez and Clayton White.
Resurrection Christian, I think they're the Cougars. The Cougars across the back, going up and down. White Cougar on that navy blue singlet. And we'll get a technical violation because Ricky didn't have his shoelaces covered. So we'll start out the match with Clayton White picking up the penalty point for Resurrection. Now we're underway. Do a bunch of hand tapping. Yeah, a little underhook by Mendez. And then gets a little arm drag set up here, but White pushes that away. Mendez backs into the 10-foot circle. Now lock up, push out of that. There's a long-range shot by Mendez in on a single, trying to pick it up. Getting a big half-power Nelson by White, but Mendez picks up that single leg and dumps him backwards, sets him over on a hip, doesn't have control yet. As White's reached back and hooked the knee, now Mendez will overhook the head and work that near leg, gets the takedown, steps over the leg. It looks like he's setting up for a Turk maybe. And a 2-point takedown to Ricky, that'll give him a 1-point lead. So work wrists underneath. Ricky Mendez looks like he's trying to set up a tilt, or well, he's getting an arm bar in there on the left side. Kind of gives up on that, goes back to 2-on-1. Steps out to the side with a half. Gives up on that real quick. And a tight waist, so right at the edge, and he'll be out of bounds. Good. Quick move off the bottom by White. Mendez reaches down, gets in a single leg position. White hopping around on a toe. And Mendez lifts it up high. Heel trips him back. And work to the far side. And we'll run out of time in the period. I'm not sure the official didn't call stalling on Mendez there. Different official. I'm not sure who this is. And Ricky's choice. It's going to go down. White in on the left side. Mendez sets out, trying to scoot away. Clear that near arm, the left arm. Now Mendez pops out of there and he'll push away and get the escape. And a 2-point lead. Mendez circles. Long range shot. Big sprawl by White. Now White reshot, lifts Mendez up, dumps him down right to his back. And Mendez has got to get out of this. He's giving up back points. He's kind of in a bear hug. And here's a 1 count. That'll be a 2-point takedown for White. And I don't know if we get any back points out of that or not. Official not holding any fingers there, but we're tied up 3-3. So Mendez trying to work off the bottom there. He's up on one knee, gets some set out position. Does a little roll. He's going to get out in front, get the escape. Back up by 1. And he ties up the elbows of White. They go ear to ear. White trying to tie up the wrist. Ricky will grab White's wrist, pull both hands down, reaches for a single. White pushing on the head. And he'll break out of that. Right on the edge, near edge of the 10-foot circle. Going forehead to forehead. 20 seconds left here in the second period. Mendez up by 1. There's White feinted a shot. And there's White with a shot. Mendez catches a front headlock on him. Snaps him down to his knees, but we're going to run out of time in the period. Well, it was third period, 4-3. For Ricky. Looks at Coach Quinlan, and Clayton White wants neutral. So we'll go on our feet. Mendez up by 1, forehead to forehead. Mendez gives him about 4 head taps. There's a circle. There's no contact. Mendez fixes his headgear. Now they engage a little bit towards the far edge of the mat. Mendez with a little underhook. Double underhook. Nope, he doesn't have an underhook, but White ties up that right elbow. Now Mendez catches a front headlock. White drops down to a single leg. Trying to crank that single leg and picks Mendez up. Mendez trying to reach over the top. White got in a double leg position. Mendez sprawls away from that. Gets a little underhook. White hanging on to the single leg. Trying to suck that in. Inside about 50 seconds left in the match. And White's going to drive Mendez out of bounds. 48.5 seconds left, and White's got a little bloody nose there, so they'll stop it for a second.
Stubbs Gas and Oil. Make Stubbs Gas and Oil your next stop heading out of town. During your visit, you can gas up your vehicle, sit down to lunch, eat snacks, and your hunting and fishing licenses. You can get there also. Find everything you need at low prices at Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins.
Okay, we'll have this first duel, of course, is Brush and Resurrection Christian. And then we'll come back with Wiggins against Resurrection, and we'll finish up the night with the duel between Brush and Wiggins. P-Tickers lead the duel now 30-12. So we kicked it off at 182 pounds. So we're still waiting for get the blood cleaned up over there on White. It's Clayton White from Resurrection Christian. If you missed it, Resurrection's right north of Centera Shopping Center there, kind of by the Budweiser Center there, west of Greeley, east of Loveland, a little bit north. Kind of tucked right in there. That's what Google told me. I think we're ready now. 48.6 seconds left. The official talking to the wrestlers. Not sure what that's all about. Now we're set to go. And we're underway. Mendez backs up a little bit. Gets a wrist. Trying to set up that wrist throw. And missed his single leg shot off that. The wrist and the elbow, and tried a little arm drag and hit the single, but he missed it. Working the tie-ups. Mendez circles in. As we get a double stalling one, and that's going to tie it up. And now White's in on a single leg. Lets Mendez up, but they'll be out of bounds. That was a stall warning on Mendez, so that'll tie it up on a penalty on the stall. And White's pushing into Mendez, and he drives Mendez to the edge. Mendez spins around. Short time here, and we're going to go to overtime. 1 minute period of overtime. And we're back underway. We go ear to ear. Mendez tries a shot. Got a little underhook there with the left arm. Now he's trying to shoot under again. White backs away from that. There's Mendez tried another shot. White blocks that. Mendez pushing into him. Get to the far edge. Let's see how the conditioning goes here. As Mendez works in, drops down on a single leg. Now he pops out the backside for the takedown. Just kind of a little sweet duck under move. And gets a takedown and overtime win. Keep their score up, 33-12. We'll have some forfeits here.
Cargill is committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and continuously improving products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at www.cargill.com.
Okay, White Holdren, 138, will pick up a forfeit win. Now here comes Jade Queen. As Jade will not have an opponent, so he'll pick up a forfeit win. And after Holdren's points are awarded, it'll be 39-12. Now it's 45-12. Resurrection's got a pin from Ryan Hecker and a forfeit win at 113 pounds for their 12 points. Okay. Got Wyatt foul going against Jonathan Virus, and foul right in on a single leg. Pulls that ankle way up and tries to step over that. Now he goes to double leg, pops out the backside. And Virus tries to hit a switch, but foul steps through the leg. Turks him, cranking that Turk right on the near edge. Reaches for the ankle off that Turk. Lifts him up, gets that cross face in there, and cranks Virus over. And trying to reset this Turk move. Grabs that ankle, pulls it up. Now Virus trying to fight it off. And there's some back one. And we're going to get a potentially dangerous here. 2 near fall points are going to be awarded though. So 2 for the takedown and 2 near fall. We'll go back to the center. Jonathan Virus on the bottom. Foul on the right side. It's a good hard side drag. Cranks back a hammerlock, sets it right wrist, lifted it up a little high. Might have got away with one there. Ooh, did it again. Cranks it hammerlock back there. And I think it's a tight waist. Put that hammerlock back there again and just try to crank him over. And now he just throws a reverse headlock, puts him in the stretcher, going for the pin. Virus on his back, bridging high and hard. And there's the pin for Wyatt foul. Okay, how about that? Oops. 127 pin for Wyatt foul. Okay, so Beat Diggers go up 51-12. Jaron Peterson will be up against Mitchell Wild in this. So let's just hold it here for a second. Jaron looks small there at 160, but Mitchell Wild is set to go. There they go ear to ear. Jaron Peterson is senior, the only senior for the Beat Diggers. Goes over the near edge as they stay in a pretty tight tie-up. There's little ankle, head and heel there, and Peterson comes out with a takedown. Got Wild, grabbed that ankle. Power half and just cranks Wild over. That was a mean half. I said power, it wasn't a power half, it was just a mean half. Nelson with a lot of power. And he's cranking for the pin. Okay. That comes 39 seconds into the match. So Jaron Peterson makes it 57-12. Nick Wellen will pick up a forfeit win, and that'll be it for this duel. But let's...
And that concludes the duel.
Excuse me. Okay. I don't know if they're not going to... I guess they're just going to conclude it there. Yeah, he must have got out there. I didn't see him go out and take his points. That'll make it 63-12 for the Beat Diggers. How about that? Let's take about a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR at KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back to Wiggins as Beat Diggers win the duel 63-12 over Resurrection Christian. Kicked it off with Thomas Medlin picking up a pin win over Nick Iris. And 195, no wrestler for either team. 220, Josiah Fuentes stepped up from 195 to wrestle number 11 ranked Ryan Hacker, and he lost by a fall. And at 285, Vinny Meza picked up a forfeit win. And at 106 for the Beat Diggers, Brian Quintana picked up a forfeit win. Then at 113, Resurrection Christians, Dalton Newbanks, picked up a forfeit win over the Beat Diggers. Then we had two more forfeits. Colin Cole picking up a forfeit at 120. Oswaldo Nunez with a forfeit win at 126. Beat Diggers leading then 30-12. As we go to 132 pounds, so it's a real good battle. Going to overtime, Ricky Mendez comes out on top. Let's see, that's 6-4. She got her 2-point takedown in the overtime period. At 138, Wyatt Holdren picks up a forfeit win. At 145, Jade Queen picked up a forfeit win. Then we went to 152 pounds. Wyatt Fowl going against Jonathan Virus, and Wyatt with a 127 pin. And at 160, Jaron Peterson, the only senior for the Beat Diggers, got a 39-second pin over Mitchell Wild. And at 170, Nick Wellen got the forfeit win to top it off, and the Beat Diggers win 63-12. Actually, only 4 matches were wrestled in this duel, so we still have to wait 45 minutes. So They're going to introduce the wrestlers at 6:15, so we've got a little time to kill here. So let's do another couple 3 minutes of commercials. We'll come back and talk about Beat Digger Wrestling on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.